down, volume down, volume down. Turn the bloody volume down. What channel? Yes. Random live on a Thursday night. That's us. Load. Thank you. Come again. Alright. Let's get some shit organised for tonight's live since I don't have anything fucking set. That's all. Feed the fishies. Get some shit organised and then I can do this live properly. There you go, fishy, fishy, fishies. Alright. Oh, g'day Dons. What's going on? Yeah, another random live on a Thursday night since Blaze is doing night shift. And I've just finished work. Scoffed down half a cold pizza. Yeah, because I couldn't be bothered heating up. It was in the bloody fridge from last night. Thinking I might do some picking tonight, just a bit of fun. I had a bit of a pick last night since I haven't picked any locks in a couple of weeks. So I spent a good half hour focusing on picking. Last night picked an American 1100, the Asa Abloy Union padlock that you gave me, Dons. I also picked the V7 and the Miwa high security wafer lock from Japan. So not a bad half hour, 45 minutes picking last night, so I might do some more picking again tonight. But I just realised my fucking drink's not up here that I grabbed. I grabbed it out of the fridge and I left it sitting on the side down there, so I'll be back in 2 shakes of a dog's dick. Yeah, I was going to quickly... Yeah, doing a little bit of picking. I mean, I've got to keep my skills upwards and stuff like that. So, been lots of interesting shit going on, lots of interesting conversations with people, which I'll fill you all in on as we're having a bit of a live. So I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to go have my drink. And I got it. We're all good. Look! What was that? Oh, fuck off. Alright. I got some Canadian Club I'm drinking tonight. So, I've been busy with normal work, which has been just freaking crazy lately. And I want pizza now. You know, I had Parma, scallop potatoes, salad, and a large pizza. I only ate half large pizza last night, along with the Parma and the scallop potatoes. Don't want to eat salad, that's for rabbits. And yeah, I wasn't feeling that good last night, so I only ate half the large pizza, so I've saved the other half for tonight. And now I've got to get up early and go pick Blaze up from work because she's doing night shift. So, I've been working my butt off, getting a lot of shit organised, a lot of shit done. Talking with a lot of guys over in America at the moment who all want me to go over there. And stuff like that, mainly like lock camp and teach them and train them over there in stuff that I do. In the process of organising and working on everything. Oh shit, I just kicked my tripod. For more of the physical pen testing and the covert carry and all that kind of stuff here on YouTube, so I'll get around to doing that. Working on stuff for that. I've got everything ready. I've just got to draw the names and do that video for the Bronx Lock Picker 60 giveaway, and I just had one more person donate. I got a notification the other day, so I have to write their name down as well, get that done. I was just talking to a new lock picking equipment. I'm trying to think. Company here in Australia, one that's quite new, that's just started up, and they're chatting to them tonight and last night. So we're going to have some new products coming in. Another supplier, an Aussie supplier, which I was chatting to, so they're going to be sending some stuff in to me to review, and stuff like that. So I'll be able to tell you about this whole new supplier of lockpicks and stuff like that for here in Australia, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I need more time in my day. I really don't have enough fucking time. I've been slowly cleaning up the office here and organising everything in here. Finally got all my RFID programming, key programming, and the hacking equipment kit nearly all sorted. I've got my photography gear for long range camera photography. When I used to do that for DJing or for weddings and birthdays long before DJing. My RFID kit I've got pretty much sorted. I'm going to have to buy new equipment for pulling car keys apart because I accidentally snapped one of them. Excuse me. The tools when I was working on Dana's mum's car key the other night. Not last night, night before. So yeah, I've been working on a lot of stuff, and also looking at setting up for here in Victoria, for guys here in Victoria, a get together. So I put up on the Australian Locksport Guild Facebook page the other couple of days back about asking who's in Victoria. So it was mainly to see who's down this way in Victoria, and then I'll work out location, which is kind of close enough that we can all kind of get to. Dana, stop fucking tagging me shit on Facebook. So we can all catch up and have a picking session. I'll take lock picks and picks and picks and locks and the Sparrow safe, which I'm starting to dive into more of the safe cracking and stuff like that as well now. Working on a folder for all that gear. Yeah, I've seen that too far. Yeah, unfortunately, Dons. You could always just tell your wife it's a business trip. Like I do with Blaze. Every time I order something new that's actually just for me, I go, oh no, it's a business expense. It works every time. So yeah, I've been just busy trying to organise shit for this, that and everything. So it's been crazy. Really, really fucking crazy. And the other catfish passed away, unfortunately, as well. So that was a bit of a downer. But I've got lots of new shit on the way as well. Some cool stuff that we can look at using for physical pen testing and stuff like that. Works into the security, so I'm going to go through all that stuff as well. America's still not posting to Australia, so I'm still waiting on a heap of shit from America. That sucks. Can't be a business expense. Well, it can be if DAP ever grows to the size where I need another person working. I'll get you working for me, Dons. Don't worry. You come in with the qualifications, as you said. You love locks and you have mental problems. You're in. Fuck safety glasses and work in your pocket. So, new products that come in because I was chatting to the guys over in America. And PickPal's actually shared it as well for me. Shared my channel around a little bit. When I was chatting to them. So, handcuffs are illegal in Australia. It sucks. Yeah, we can have training cuffs, or you can have the ones that are little safety release kids' toys, but real handcuffs like the Smith & Wesson ones are illegal in Australia. Unfortunately, they're illegal where I am. So I can't really practice lock picking with those cheap Chinese bloody toy ones because it's not realistic, it's not fun. So I actually ordered one of the training ones from Sparrows. Not Sparrows, Southord, from PickPals is what I meant to say. I was looking on Sparrow's website earlier, that's why someone was asking me about one of their products. Yeah, Dons, yeah. So I've been playing around with this lately. I've been taking it into work, and when I get 2 seconds when I'm waiting for handover, I pick on the lock. So it comes with some little keys, some little handcuff keys. as well, and the training cuff. So I don't know that I got fluffy. Yeah, Dana got given a set of them for her birthday. The fluffy cuffs, but it's kind of like a clear see-through, so you can actually see how the lock works, how the teeth engage, and everything. I'll do a video on this. So I was playing around with this lately. I might do a picking on it down here when we look into it. And the key I bought well over 2 years ago now, I believe it was a year and a half, 2 years ago. The handcuff key, the little one I bought off of Wish, which some twat I think it was that loves Wish, talks Wish up, and then I decided to buy something off Wish just to test it, and he's like, you have to buy shit off Wish. Yeah, that twat. So I turned this into the ultimate handcuff key, which Tool T000L designed with Deviant Olaf and a few others. So I turned that into the ultimate handcuff key. You can kind of see this little notch cut in it, and I had to shrink it down to make it smaller. So yeah, follow them. But it does work. Works really well. So yeah, now I have an ultimate handcuff key, which will work on a majority of handcuffs, as Deviant says, from around the world, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's also fun picking one of these. I was playing around with one thing that I find a lot of at work is paper clips. Just passing in here in the UK. G'day, Gordon. Long time no hear, mate. So yeah, playing around with paper clips for using them to pick handcuffs is a little bit of fun because I find these all the time at work. So yeah, a couple of seconds, get a handcuff open. So yes, I actually pick locks on camera, unlike some people. I won't go there though. How you going? Yeah, not too bad. As I was saying to Don, as Don says, I don't have enough hours in my day. For the amount of work and stuff that I've got on the go and going and everything else like that. It's just, yeah, working full time pretty much, and then trying to start up a business and get that going. Trying to get the channel growing more, the website growing more, the products. Literally not enough hours in the day. Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, it's just crazy lately. So anyway, you should handcuff the rest instead of can't escape. They can't anyway. I actually just picked out a weakness in one of the securities at work. Someone put stripping in to actually hold the door open so that the latch wasn't engaging with the strike plate. So that, they, instead of having to type the security code in and then open the door to go in, they could just push on the door and it would open. So I didn't touch it. The guy said, "Don't touch it, fix it." I said, "Fine, I won't touch it and fix it." So I told the maintenance guy and he fixed it. Like, technically, I didn't touch it. But it comes under security, and it's a big thing. And, me being me, find weaknesses and, security, and I noticed that. Everyone else, heaps of people walk through that door every single day. Didn't bloody notice the thing. I was the one that noticed it. So, yeah. And the other guy that actually knew about it was always pushing on him. Because I typed the code and he goes, "You don't have to, you just push on the door." And I'm like, okay, that shouldn't be just pushing on the door. Something's wrong here. Other thing that popped up recently, before I get into some picking, that blog post thingy, Feed Spot. 40 top lockpicking channels on YouTube to watch in 2021. Lockpicking Lawyers #1 as always, and I don't actually know how good this blog thingy is, this list, because there's a channel on there that should not fucking be on there. I think it's like number 17 or some shit. It should not be on there because it doesn't actually do lockpicking, just bags out every other person and, uses incorrect terms, incorrect names and stuff. It's number 17. But according to them, and I was actually reading through how they select and it's updated weekly, every couple of days. Do you hear from Bill Bacardi much? No, I haven't heard from Bill Bacardi in a very, very long bloody time. Really long. Like, I'm talking a year. Last time I heard from Bill Bacardi is that whole him and Thumper thing that was going on. I believe it was Thumper. No, was it Thumper? Oh, I have no idea. Don's will know. So yeah. Yeah, that whole this blog thing, I don't know how good it is, but Lockpicking Lawyers #1, reading through it, they reckon they go off of the feedback of people, people's recommendations, views, and this and that, and the whole criteria stuff to fit in with the top 40 channels. And that's what I mean. One of them was shouldn't even be on there, in my personal opinion. Actually, not just mine. 99% of the Locksport community's opinion. But I rank on theirs according to their ranking system and everything. Number 6 in the world of the top 40 channels on YouTube. Out of all the lockpicking channels, top 40, I rank number 6, which is kind of cool. But as I say, I don't know how much you can actually trust it. And stuff. Bosniak Bill used to be number 2. I know that, but he has dropped right down to like number 10 or 11 or something since he's not doing videos anymore. But yeah. Yeah, we miss Bill Bacardi as well. I used to love watching his channel and chatting to him. What website is this for ranking? So have a look. Type into Google 40 top YouTube channels, lockpicking channels to watch in 2021. So if you Google top 40 lockpicking channels to watch in 2021, you'll find the blog post or the ranking thingy, and it'll come up with all the channels on there. Lockpicking Lawyers #1, Lock Noobs #2. Then I think it's like Bored Lockpicker, or it might be Helpful Lockpicker, Talent Pick. Yeah, there's Bored Lockpicker, Helpful Lockpicker, Talent Pick, and then me. There's number 6. So it's kind of cool if it's real, but yeah, who knows. G'day Walker. They're all good now. They are actually good. So yes, since car accident they had the other week, everything's all fine. Tests come back fine. Doctor's appointment, the following follow up, couple of weeks or so later, all come back fine. Yeah, they're all good. Roxanne, the middle child, she still suffers from PTSD from it. And as somebody that has that as well, I know what it's like. So we're gonna be getting counselling and helping him out with stuff like that. So yeah, very scary at the time, but I'm really glad that it could have been a lot worse. Don's knows he's seen the show it. Don's has seen the photos of the that I sent him and stuff like that, so he knows how bad it was and how lucky they were. So yes. Anyway, lots of shit going on, lots of stuff coming up. Stay tuned. Share this bloody channel around because yeah, you never know. You might end up learning something new. I might be doing some more giveaways. We'll soon find out and see. I'm not giving away too much because, I'm not that easy. Got to wine and dine me first. Always joke around with someone. I said, like, day I have to get one of those prostate exams, when I turn around to the doctor and say, not that cheap. Dinner and a movie first. But anyway, bit off topic. Hey, Joe. So I'm going to move my tablet over here. I'm going to get my Vice. I want to do some picking. I don't know if I'll get shit open or not. Who knows? It's been that, as I said, last night's the first night I've picked in weeks. So we'll soon see how we go. I've got some locks here I haven't picked at all. One of them, a couple of them from Dom's. So let's have a go. What have I got here? This is an American lock, long shackle. So I think it's black. Yep. So I have a series 1205 with a super long shackle, which I'm going to have a pick on. Oh, the other one, I picked the orange one last night. What's this other one here? This is a made in Mexico. How's it going, Joe? This is a 5200. I believe I've picked a 5200 before. and cut a key for it. Oh, impression key. So, 5200 or the 1205. Let us know comments right now which one we should have a pick on. Bit of fun. Jesus, that one's got some nice. Just getting my day started. I've just finished mine because, yeah, I have work tonight. But oh, that one's got to be fun. Super high cut right at the bloody back. Hiding behind the lowest possible cut in the front of it. 5200. Of course you did, Dot. 5200 it is. We'll have a play around with that. Thanks anyway for that one because the bidding's a bit easier on it. I'm pretty sure I hope that's the right way around, isn't it? Yeah. The bidding's easier on the 5200 than it is on this one. I do love American locks, I have to admit. Pretty locks. I think the biggest American lock collection I've seen on YouTube so far, of all different colours and stuff, was Leon's lock pad. Why won't you go back in? What's blocking it? He had a lot of different colours, a really lot of different colours. And I actually just helped a guy over in America, Josh. I just mentored him in picking, not long ago, his first American lock. I also helped him with a Abus padlock, couple or two Abus padlocks, and I just helped him, gave him a few tips and tricks with a Mako as well. So I'm looking out for you. Yeah, I mean the bidding's a little bit better on this one, but it's not. Yeah, it's not too bad. The other one had the lowest possible cut in 4, and then 5 was the highest cut. So yeah, Leon had a really awesome fucking collection on him. If I could only pick one brand of lock, yeah. Someone asked me the other day, what is my favourite lock to pick? Which one do I pick the most? And I'm like, I don't have one that I actually pick the most. There's not one that I grab just to pick all the time. There used to be, but not anymore. I just grab whatever I feel like. I feel like, and as I was saying, coaching a couple of guy over in America, and I just helped another guy out who's just started as well. And he's like, I've just got an American lock and I can't pick it. And I'm like, you just begun, so don't even look at an American lock just yet. And stuff. But I'm like, when I first started, I just picked everything I could, and then I found locks that I really liked because I could pick them so easily, repetitively. But now, as I said, and a lot of guys, the one I'm mentoring, he's got a list of locks. So once he defeated the 1100, he went on to a Mako, and he went on to an Abus. Step ups in them, and stuff. And he's going up, the next highest ranked block. And I said to him, like, one day I'll pick an American, for a bit of fun. Next day, I might just want something simple and play around with some wafer locks. And then I might go, as I did last night, the Miwa high security wafer lock. Not as high as security as the other one I've got, which I haven't managed to pick just yet. But I'll play around with that. And then I might go and play around with some bypassing and some easy locks. I chop and change all the time. I don't have one that I just consistently pick every single day or every single time I want to pick something. And I don't, always up my security level as I go along. I might pick a high security lock, then a low security lock. High, couple of lows. I chop and change. I don't have a fixed thing. It's just me. It's the way I just do things. Well, I'll just pick whatever I feel like picking at the time for a bit of fun. And have a drink at the same time. Did you cut keys from the photo you took? I haven't yet. I haven't cut it yet. I've got it. I've got the photo on my phone. But I haven't cut one to a house just yet. But I do. The only keys I can actually cut from photos. Now, the way I do it, the the most common ones I get here in Australia is the ones I'll look at. I haven't done Grainsborough yet, which runs the TE2 keys, because I don't have space and depth keys for TE2. And I'm looking at $50 for a set of space and depth keys for them. But the most common fucking key that we get here is the LW4, LW5 for Lockwoods and a lot of Iconics and stuff like that. They all run the same keys. So they all have the same standard bittings for them, depths. So I only decode and cut from photos LW4, which is the 4-pin, and LW5, the 5-pin. No, 5 and 6 pin, sorry. LW4 is the 5-pin, LW5 is the 6-pin. For the Lockwood keys and stuff like that, I decode them from photos and I cut using space depth keys and the Lishy key cutter. Those ones, they're the only ones I do here because it's the most common ones I get. TE2s, I'll move on to them once I actually decide to. Well, actually, I probably should buy a set of space and depth keys for TE2s. And stuff. So yeah, but I do it. Actually, the most recent one I cut from a photo, I can't show you. As much as I would love to, I can't. Yeah, it is. This key right here that I'm holding. I can't show you, but I can tell you now, this one I actually cut from a photo. And I'll tell you now, it's because it is a master key. I have 2 master keys. Both of them I cut from photos. One of them was actually sent to me from one guy, another one was sent to another guy. They're both a V-line. So they're master keys. I will not sell them to anyone else. I love collecting master keys myself. I have a lot of master keys. I actually carry all the ones I sell up on the website in here. Plus a few extras. So I carry all the ones I sell on the website. A couple which literally we won't use. I don't use here in Australia because they're only in America. Our Fords use the Tibby pick, or the Tibby key, I should say, not these ones, but I carry it just in case. The other one I carry, which I haven't put up on the website because I don't see the point because it's only here in Victoria, which is this one here. It's the D4. I'll show you this one. D4 Master Key. It is for the Public Transport Corporation. It only works here in Victoria, so there's no point in selling it because, yeah. But, yeah, that's... But I do sell a lot of master keys. People love master keys, and master keys are fantastic because to me they come under. G'day, Butch. How's it going, mate? Master keys come under covert carry. I mean, like my Viking Slim Jim bands, which I wear. I make and sell my rings. One of them is 3D printed Lord of the Rings ring. The other one is an RFID ring. Covert carry. People don't know shit. Same as the Viking Slim Jim band. Use it, slip a door latch, bend it, put it back on your wrist. No one knows anything. Master keys, again, for me, I love them because they're covert carry. They open up a hell of a lot of shit. I mean, a lot of shit. I only carry ones here that are, common here in Australia that we actually use, and, some of them are used overseas as well. But they open and work on a lot of shit, so why not carry them? They look like normal keys. If you get pulled over by the police or the copper or pulls you over and says, oh, look at all this shit, you go, well, it's just keys. No one looks twice at keys, do they? So, yeah. Well, I love master keys and covert carry items. And me, testing locks and security products and security and stuff like that. I always carry master keys. I do demonstrations for people all the time, showing weaknesses in security products. I do what I do here. And the key cutting and the RFID program and all stuff like that, I do that for the public as well. So I teach people about this stuff, show them. Bob, which I just added a few more stuff onto, the border brutality or the border bypassing, whatever you want to bloody call it. As well, I'll take that around and teach people and stuff like that. So what I teach you on YouTube, what I show on YouTube, I also show to the general public as well. So yeah. Don's never opens parcels. Takes him ages. I'm only saying that because we all love his Dons. So let's see if I can move my camera down a little bit and have a go at picking this lock for a bit of fun. It should work, I think. Should be on camera, I think. Yep. Make sure this actually works. Oh, yep. How about it's a spring? Oh, it's not too bad. Some of these have really strong freaking springs. Right, I'm going to use a Lock Tools. This is one of those prototypes I put the deer antler handle on. Alright, let's have a play around, see what we can feel, see if we can get this thing open. Probably not. It'll click. Two little clicks there. On the CC and dry. Yeah, I don't like it. It was just cheap. And yeah, I wanted something that I could drink. It was cheap on the way home, so I just grabbed some. So when I was actually mentoring Josh over in America, bloody awesome guy, really is. And as I said to him, when he was having a lot of trouble with his American lock, I said to him, more than likely you've actually picked it. But as I said to him, right, so the springs the spring on these shackles, or the actual spring on the cores, is really, really freaking powerful. And you can tell when you actually put the key in just how strong those springs are on it. And I said, more than likely you've actually picked the friggin' lock quite a few times, but you're not sure because you really got to crank down that tensioner to actually turn the core on them. So I said to him, my little trick when I pick these and have a bit of fun just playing around with these, and as you probably noticed, I actually, after every click, I actually give the tensioner a good little yank, and then go back to where I was. Just to make sure, I haven't picked it and the shackle, the core's not turning because of that spring. So I said to him, after every little pick, just give it a good little whack on the tensioner. And I actually gave him a demonstration and showed him in a video call. And then like a day later, he sends me a message saying, fucking got it. Which is bloody awesome. So, can't get this bloody tensioner to sit in right though. More likely, I'm guessing this has got serrated spools in it. Three little clicks out of two. It's not actually pins. So what's everyone been picking on lately? I've dropped down to 5. I did have 8. Now I'm down to 5 viewers. Probably don't want to watch me picking the lock. I know Butch has been working on some bloody amazing picks. Oh, speaking of stuff, Butch, it arrived. So, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'll show you. I'll pick locks on eBay and buy them. It arrived. Let's start with the one I ordered for you. From what when I called you the other night. So hopefully you'll be able to see. That's not blue. It looks. I just realised it looks like an aqua blue on the camera. It's not. It is green. Yeah, that looks blue. Why the hell does that look blue on camera? I don't get it. It's green. It is green, but yeah. So I ordered the green filament for you. So yeah, I'll get round to doing that for you. Looks green to me. I was just looking in the tablet and it looks fucking blue for some reason. I remember why I stopped picking locks live on camera. Because whenever I pick them on camera, I can never get them live. So I'm trying to get this video done for Lock Camp. Literally, I've done like 20 takes, and do you think I can get one that actually sounds right, looks right? I just heard somebody drop. I can feel you there. Come on. Come on, somebody talk to me. Everyone said it looked green. When I was looking through the tablet, it looked blue. And on my phone, it looked blue. But yeah, I'm slowly working on everything for the business. Trying to make, I can hear stuff dropping, stuff interesting for you guys, rather than just picking locks. And we've all seen everyone pick locks. Yeah, diving into the new realms of stuff. I'm still pissed off at a friggin' bank camp or lock camp. There's one time at bank at lock camp. Yeah, I'm really annoyed because I ordered a ESP 32 and it arrived, and I was meant to get one where I could actually plug in a separate aerial or wireless aerial antenna. Fuck it, just launched some freaking tension. So they sent the wrong one. It had a built-in aerial. I'm like, fuckers. So I contacted them, told them they sent the wrong one. They said, I'm really sorry, that was their mistake. We'll send another one to you. I'm like, thank you. And it arrived. They sent the wrong fucking one again. Again, they sent one with a built-in antenna that will not allow me to plug in an external antenna. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, that's actually the first time I've launched tension in a very long time. Normally I hold on to it between my thumb and finger so I don't launch it. But it feels quite weird actually picking at the moment as well. I'm getting used to it. Which if you look back at my old videos, you'll probably realise that I had no fingernails. Because I literally just bit my fingers all the time. Really, really bad nail biter. Really bad. Whereas now, it feels really weird and I don't like it. I'm trying to get used to it. And picking, I actually have fingernails. Maybe that's a bit too high. Yeah, I actually have fingernails. I cut them back quite a bit, But to prove a point, my daughters want to get their nails done and stuff like that. They bite their fingernails as well. Quite bad. So to prove a point, I said to them, if I can stop doing it and quit doing it, so can you. So I went like cold turkey and just forced myself to stop biting my nails. And yeah, now I have fingernails. It feels really weird trying to pick with them because I can feel it hitting up against there and I'm not used to it. Yeah, this is a bad habit. But I quit smoking using the vape. I quit biting my fingernails and I'm going to throw this bloody pick in a minute. I had the 1100 open fast as anything last night. Now tonight I can't get this shit open. What the hell's going on with me? What the hell is going on? But yeah, kind of nice, you know, to prove a point to the girls and try and teach them, you know, that if I can do it, so can they. But they're still biting their nails. So some of the new stuff I've got on the way. I've got a brand new aerial antenna, the 18 dB antenna I ordered for my de-author, the big bugger. Again, they sent the wrong bloody one. They were meant to send a male, they sent a female, but it didn't work anyway. I got a refund on it. Thank God. What the fuck is going on? I can't feel anything in here tonight. I can't feel anything on this lock. Feels really, really gummed up. Try to bomb the keyboard for a minute. So I'll give you a little hint about some stuff that I've got coming up, some products. So I have my ESP32 cameras, which are like little Wi-Fi spy cameras. Oh. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. What was I fucking talking about? I had it picked a few times. I weren't cranking on the freaking tensioner hard enough. I thought I had it picked a few times. I couldn't feel anything. I'm like, why can't I feel anything? I had everything freaking set, didn't I? Fucker. No, that was a little bit of fun. So, yeah, I got some little ESP Wi-Fi cameras on the way, which, you know, someone said to me, what do you want to use them for? And I'm like, well, they can be used in physical pen testing. They're small enough, we can disguise them in something, set them, you know, for example, as I said, put them, say you got a desk like this, right? You can have them hidden somewhere, just over here or up on the wall or something like that. Looking down, you know, watching someone as they type in the password on the computer. That kind of shit. What other products have I got? Actually, I got three new products. I ordered in. Two of them are in my bag, which I'll go and grab, my EDC. I've actually got a video coming up. I'll probably upload it tomorrow. Talking about my 3 layers of EDC, everyday carry. As you know, I carry with me every day, and I have what I call my 3 layers of EDC. So I've got a half-hour video coming up on covering all that stuff. which I've actually updated some of the products in my third layer, my bag, my EDC bag, that I carry everywhere with me all the time. But yeah, I've upgraded one of the products and stuff like that. And now let's go back here. Have a look at my ugly mug. So I've got that. I've updated a couple of the products in there, which I'll go and grab, which is up in the lounge, up in the dining room, and stuff like that. So I've got some new products in, which I'll show you now. So give me 2 secs, I'll be right back. And I've got to grab another drink. Alright, and I've got a review of this coming up. So it's a 6-minute video, there's not a whole lot to review. I paid way too much for this from America because everyone kept tagging me in it, but I ended up buying one. So yeah, I'll review that. Well, there's a review video coming up of that shit. And I'm back. I got my bag. My EDC bag, which is kind of like blinged out a little bit. And now I've got a Jameson. Not a big fan of Jameson. I prefer single malt Scotch. But so, actually, I've got another one of the products up here. So this is the new one I just ordered. I got in as well. Looks like a torch, because it is a torch. Not just any torch, it's a UV torch. So it's actually a UV light, which I bought it to test, not just to look around the dark, and UV powder and stuff on. So for example, it's a messy way of doing things, it's a dirty way of doing things, but you need this, yeah. But you can use a UV powder, sprinkle it over a control panel on a door, one where they have to type in a code, and you can kind of see where the fingerprints go in and where people press numbers. Instead of having all the different possible combinations, you've got 4 numbers and you can kind of go through the combinations. More than likely you get it pretty quick. So yeah, you can use one of these torches for that, but also like with my glow nuts, the Joker nuts, literally a second with these and they glow. Rather than having a torch in there for a little while, a couple of seconds with that and it's actually already glowing bright. Using the UV. UV on glow in the dark stuff works a lot faster than without. So yes, for penetration testing and stuff, UV light. Also looking at shit that glows and other stuff you can use. Don't spray it in. Don't spray it. Don't use it in some motel rooms because it will look like a fucking rave party in there. Yeah. So I've got that. I've got one of my very first prototypes. As you can see, it's not glowing, but literally a second, and it's kind of, well, a bit hard to see on there, but it is glowing. The glow in the dark part on it. So yeah, bit of fun. I got the handcuff as I showed earlier, the training cuff. Hey Chris Kaboom. What else did I get in? This bad boy here. And it's not a purse, it's a satchel. That's the only thing I remember from the hangover. Got this in as well. I will be reviewing this, but if you're into hacking and stuff like that, like I am, you'll want to have one of these around, especially if you go to hacker conventions or security conventions and stuff where hackers are around. Chuck your, or if you don't want to be traced, you don't want to be followed, you don't want anyone to call you or anything without turning your phone off, because they can still trace you if you're a fucking criminal or something like that. You can actually throw your phone in one of these or some devices, and it will block the signals from it. I actually tested it. I put my phone in here, got Blaze to call me, it won't ring. Pull it out and it rings. It's a little Faraday bag. So you can literally just put your phone or anything in here. So you've got a little compartment at the front here, put some banknotes or whatever. That doesn't stop anything, but you can actually see in here, there's a little Faraday bag, so you can put your phone or car key or something like that, stop people from copying your car keys. Throw them in here, zip it up, and there's a little Faraday cage, so it blocks all the signals. The only thing it doesn't block, which I was kind of weirded out by, because I was testing it. I know the battery's gone flat in this, but it should still work. Well, I don't know where the swipe card's gone. I think the battery's gone flat. Yeah, battery's gone flat. So you can kind of hear RFID. It's meant to block RFID signals as well. But I've got the RFID tag for this lock. Hear it beep. You're meant to be able to kind of listening in the background. What am I missing out on? Throw the tag in here, so it's actually in the Faraday bag part, and it still reads it. But put your phone in there and stuff, and it blocks the signal. Don't ask me why it doesn't do it with these tags. I don't know. But it's meant to stop car keys and stuff like that from being copied. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to hear that all night because I just threw that in there, didn't I? Shut up. So, yeah. Still handy. I mean, it works on the phones and stuff, so yeah. Just don't put RFID tags in there if you don't want people to copy them, because more than likely they'll be able to. The other thing I ordered, which some of you may know what these are, some of you may not. They're like one of the best things I have on hands. I forgot. Got a little hole in my bag. What is it? Stitch up. Stay. Is a set of these. So if you know what these are trauma shears, as they've called, or emergency services shears. I used to have them when I was in St John Ambulance. I used to be a member, a cadet in St John Ambulance before my folks split and I ended up moving. I was meant to become a NCO, which is a non-commissioned officer. Yes, I want the Leatherman Raptor as well. I've seen that. Has the ability to cut rings and stuff, but the one I'm looking at was like nearly $200, and I'm like, yeah, I can't really justify that. But these will still work bloody awesomely. So EM shears, emergency services shears, or trauma shears, these will pretty much cut through clothing, leather belts, motorbike pants, leather boots, anything pretty much. These bad boys will cut through it. Seat belts, piece of piece. So, yeah, a couple of bucks off eBay, heaps of different sellers. Definitely a handy piece of shit to keep in your kit, in your gear. Much higher than US. Yeah, everything is more expensive here. I was actually just talking to a guy about some safe locks, because I'm diving in more now as well into safe manipulation and cracking safes. And everyone's like, oh, you can pick up these, S&G, Group 2 safe dials and stuff for like $30, $50. I look and I'm like $200 plus $70 postage. I'm like, fuck. Why is everything more expensive in Australia? But you can also cut through clothing and stuff without risk of cutting the person, because they've got a flat, you can kind of see that half circle. So you can literally run it down their skin, cut through stuff, and you won't actually cut them. But definitely a handy piece of kit to have on hand. So that's two of the new things I got, well, three with the light. The other thing I got in, which is in here, but it's very hard to get hold of these days. If you did photography back in the day, you know what it is. Yeah, definitely a good EDC piece. And as I said, my video will be up. I'll hopefully upload it tomorrow. My 3 layers of EDC, which I carry all the time. There's another bit that I just recently purchased. I got 20 meters of it for, I think it was like $10 or something like that. But you can't find this shit anymore. You really can't. It is hard. I found a supplier here in Australia. This is for projects and stuff, but it's an old film. Literally 35mm film for cameras. So, yeah, I've got some of that for over-the-door attacks. You literally throw a roll of film in your bag. No one will know fucking shit. This is what I mean by covert carry. You can carry a piece of film around in your pocket or in your bag or something like that. No one, empty your pocket, so, where you got that? Oh, it's just, project thing I was working on. It's for a project at home. I'm going to be doing a frame with some photos, things in it. You can make up some kind of an excuse. It's a lot easier to carry a little roll of photography film around in your pocket. Then, fucking shit in the way. Have an old camera. Yeah, it's easy. Over the door attacks. Drop it down the top of the door, grab onto the handle, lift it up. It's easier to carry this around. And I mean, yeah, not all doors open upwards, or not all handles, but some still do. If it does, easier to carry this around in your pocket than trying to fit an under the door tool in your pocket. Footprint, a lot smaller than this. But yeah, not all of them is there porn on it. I don't think so. I think it's some weird movie. It was sold on eBay for like a couple of $10 or something for a roll. Where'd I put it? Where did I fucking put it? Hello, film. Where the hell did it... I literally had it. Oh, shit. I literally had a big fucking roll of film. And I can't remember where I put it. Because I was going to send some off. Well, it's around here somewhere. I just can't remember exactly where I put it because I've been reorganised and changing everything around in the office here. I didn't put it in these plastic drawers, did I? Oh, yes, I did. Yeah. So literally, I don't think it's got porn on it. But yeah, like 20 meters of old photography film or video film. For a couple of bucks. So if you can find it really freaking cheap on eBay, get yourself some. Seriously, you can't get this shit anymore. I was actually looking up to buy a canister of film for the old film canisters, or roll of film. I think they only sell like 24 to 30 photos, like bits, which is only a small amount. But they're like $90 for a packet of 3, and I'm like, fucking what? They used to be cheap when I was a kid. But $90 for, you can't, yeah. So, anyway, I ended up getting some bloody awesome deal from an Australian seller. So they're selling it for like arts and craft project. But yeah, it's real bloody film. I don't know what's... I don't think it is... Actually, let me put something white in the background. You might be able to see... It's not actually, yeah, it's some movie thing that they had. But yeah, for $10, just over $10 odd. Yeah, definitely a handy piece of kit to have. As I was saying, footprint a lot smaller than an under door tool. If you've got door handles that'll go over the door, which door handles will lift upwards, like, you know, great method of entry. And I will be discussing and going through all these in videos. But yeah, if you can find some, get your hands on it. Don's, as I said to you when I was chatting to you the other night, I'll send you up some. Although I don't think you need over the door tools. So, yeah. But definitely handy piece of kit to have. And as I was saying, you know, very easy to footprint, a lot smaller. So, yeah, that's some new products. I'll be doing videos on these, don't worry. Going over them. UV lights. The glow nuts, the Joker nuts. Looks like your vacation film, Don's. No, if it was a vacation film, it'd be when he was down seeing me. Although, there is a very rare... I've got it. I think I've still got a photo of it. Actually, I'll have to have a look. I might have to re-download it again. There is a very rare photo. Very rare photo. Which is literally a photo of me and Don's together. I think there's only 2 of us that have it. Very rare. I probably could sell it for like $1,000 a photo. Kind of like, you know, porn. Who's behind the camera? Don's Lock, so wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, no, not really, but yeah, there's a rare photo of me and Don's together. Yeah. But other product I carry and are now actually available off the website, which is the Joker donuts. So glow in the dark donuts, as I showed you. I literally carry one on my bag. Great to find my bag in the dark and stuff like that. So I literally got 10 of these available at the moment that I've made. So yeah, quite a nifty little tool to have. Oh, look at that, it glows. Well, kind of see it glowing. It's a bit hard. There we go. Yeah, so I've got Joker donuts available, and I'm actually currently working on another product, which I fucked up the first lot. So I'm waiting on more stuff to come in for it. I've still got more. I've got heaps more resin and stuff, but I mixed up the resin and I added in the powders and this other stuff, and I mixed it all up, and I'm like, I sat it there for a second. Well, I've got to quickly run to the bathroom. Ran off to the bathroom, come back. How long does the glow typically last? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't actually timed it exactly, see how long it lasts for, but it does last quite a while. It gets duller as it goes on over time, but they all do. So yeah, I mixed it all up. I sat on the side there for a second. I ran off to the bathroom. I come back, and the warnings on the resin bottle say do not pour more than 12 millimeters in case of overheating. I mixed this up, and it was a cupful. I quickly ran off, come back, and it was red bloody hot, burnt my hands. It's super heated and set, so I couldn't pour actually out what I wanted to pour out, except for 4. So quite literally, I've only got 4, which I'm carrying around on me at the moment. But I'm going to be working on once I actually get the other stuff in again, since I've run out. Glow in the dark rune tiles, like these here. These are just a prototype that I was doing. They won't be looking this horrible, but they're literally just runes. I think I've got 4 of them. Yep, I got 4. These come out freaking terrible, to be honest with you. But 4 little runes, tiles that you can actually, well, rune tiles that will actually glow. They glow pretty bloody bright. as well. But anything you use a glow stick for, I mean, if you're doing like, you know, room searches or whatever, you can sit these around. You can tell which rooms you've been into and stuff like that. You know, they just come in handy, fun little bits to have. Well, they keep telling me people that are on Snapchat. I have no idea who they are. So yeah, some little runes I'm working on. They'll be going up on the website as well. So yeah, lots and lots of shit coming in. Radioactive glowing. Someone asked me if they're radioactive. I'm like, no, everything I use is you know, safe, not radioactive at all. It looks radioactive, but it's not. There's a lot of Joker donuts. I mean, for tactical lighting, if instead of walking around with a friggin' grab one off your belt, instead of having, you know, giving away your location, I'm looking around and see, see what's over there and stuff. You're giving away your location. Whereas if you use like the one I carry, which is small, I always wear, as you know, a really, really small one. You know, you light up a Joker donut and you can actually use it, as you see the video I actually did on. You can use it to look around and light up a room. You can use it to read by in the dark and stuff like that without waking up everything else. I use it at work with the residents. So rather than walking into the resident's room with a torch like this, looking around to turn the buzzer off or something like that, it's going to wake them up because there's bright light in their room. Whereas I use the Joker donut or the one around my neck, I light it, charge it off of a torch, go in there, I use that. It gives enough glow that I can actually see in the dark, see what I'm doing. Walk up, turn the buzzer off, do what I have to do, and walk back out. Doesn't wake the resident up. I use it with the kids. When the kids are asleep and they forget to bring their lunch boxes out for school, I charge up a Joker donut, I walk in there, see what I'm doing, grab their lunch boxes out, walk back out, nothing, it doesn't wake them up. So, hey GK man. So yeah, part of EDC, and I use it all the bloody time. They're extremely friggin' handy. Yeah, I got them up on the website now, the Joker Donuts. So if you want one, head over there, doubt.com.au and get yours. Get yours today. But it's not something that me and Lockpick and Lawyer invented. So, yeah. What else? Oh, when I did the video on my pocket organizer, my multi-tool organizer, which is my second layer of EDC for my 3 layers, which you'll see the video on tomorrow. This one sitting right here that I literally carry every single day on me. As I was saying, I have the tactical pen because, you know, you can't legally carry knives around here for self-defense or anything. You can't get in trouble for a pen. Has a glass breaker on it on this end, but you can also, if need be, for self-defense, you can use it. I carry one of them every single day only because I use the pen all the bloody time. Especially with COVID and everything, don't want to touch a pen someone else has touched. So, you know, self-defense and stuff like that. 5:30 AM there. Shit, that's early. Another thing I got is this right here, which is another thing I carry every day. And no, I'm not religious, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any form of religion at all. But I don't hold that against anyone. I don't... have you tried Maker's Mark? No. Don't like Maker's Mark. I don't like Jameson, to be honest. As I said, it was cheap. I'm a single malt Scotch drinker. That or Guinness. And I love the smoky Scotches like Lagavulin. I've got the 8-year-old and the 16-year-old. The 16 is, as you know, Lockpick and Lawyer is one of his favourite drops. Smokeheads, they're extreme smokehead. Absolutely beautiful Scotch. Really, really smoky. And stuff like that. But anyway, me too, Delp. So yeah. For self-defense and stuff like that, I mean, I've done 3 types of martial arts growing up. I did Zendakai, Taekwondo, and Gokhan Blue. But we legally, you know, can't carry anything for self-defense. Here in Australia, can't carry a knife for self-defense, unlike in America, and stuff like that. Pen, tactical pen, you know, it's just a pen. It's a harmless thing. England's exactly the same with their rules. They can't carry anything for self-defense. But these right here is something I ordered now. You can get these ones. You can buy rosary beads and stuff like that. I'm not religious at all, but this is a religious item. This is known as mala. These are Buddha beads, as they're also known. So for Buddhists, for their meditation stuff, they actually carry around a set like this, and they use these for meditation. It's a religious item. Rosary beads are exactly the same. You can actually buy tactical rosary beads. This is a religious item. I can carry it with me every day. So I said, "What's that?" I'm like, "I'm Buddhist." There's no proof that you don't have a bloody card that says you are. Ooh, okay. I've never tried Maker's Mark, but yeah. So it's a religious item. I can carry it. No one thinks twice of it. But it's actually a flexible impact tool. So for self-defense, as I was saying, you carry this around on you, just Buddha beads. Same as the tactical rosary beads. But put it in your thumb, you can wrap it around your hand here. This is stainless steel beads with a stainless steel cable running in the middle of it. Yeah, imagine getting hit by that. So, I mean, literally, self-defense, you have it in your hand, you just hit someone with it, it's going to leave a fucking mark. So, yeah, again, this, for me, EDC. It's self-defense, but it's religious. No one knows shit, as I'm saying, just looks like Buddha beads. I'm Buddhist. Who would know? Buddha was a ninja. But that's the thing. I mean, I whacked myself in the leg with these lightly just to see how much it would hurt. Because it's me. And I can tell you now, it fucking hurts. But yeah, got to be safe. So, that was weird. There's just a big cherry picker out the front. Like power core cherry picker. Power's still on. It could turn off at any time. We do have storms on the way here. Big storms coming through. CG key, man. So yeah. Great self-defense, EDC. Another thing I might dive into as well if people are interested in looking at stuff like that. I'm happy to do videos on it and stuff. I want to do stuff that's new, that's exciting, that's not just the same boring shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I want to do stuff that's interesting, EDC items, for lock picking and stuff like that, for hacking, for bypassing security products, testing security, physical penetration testing. I'm going to dive into all the stuff like that. If you're interested in some self-defense stuff like that you can legally carry on you, that not legally, but religious item or something that you can, looks like an everyday item, yeah, it's quite interesting. The other thing as well, I know I'm going to have to start making a shitload more of them because the guy that runs and organises Lock Camp in America, he wants to buy a bulk quantity of them off of me, so that he can actually sell them over in America at some of the DEF CONs and stuff like that, which is the Viking Slim Jim band. So they are going to be going really bloody fast soon. I got to make up bulk. He wants to buy bulk and sell them over there. He's actually just at a security conference with a few others. They had a table set up with lockpicking and hacking and stuff like that. And they were actually showing people, talking about the website that I run, and they're actually showing people how to bypass the door using the Slim Jim Viking bands. So literally everyone was freaking out because he took it off his wrist, slipped the door up, put it back on his wrist within like less than a minute, 30 seconds. And they're like, wait, what the hell just happened here? It was that fast, they couldn't believe it. So yeah, these are going to be selling really fast again. They're kind of dulled off at the moment because it took me a little while to get some more made, but I'm going to have to start working on some bulk. But there are some more Slim Jim bands available at the moment if you're after one. Again, I wear one every single day and people just go, oh, this is a really nice looking bracelet. I'm like, thanks. Again, covert carry. They have no idea. It just looks like a bracelet. You wear that, you walk around, no one says shit because it just looks like a stainless steel bracelet. But yeah, slip it off. and you literally bend them out, and you got Slim Jims, and they do work. I will not sell anything that doesn't fucking work. So yeah, no, we got storms on the way here. Unfortunately, we just had bad storms quite recently. I woke up the other week, knock on the front door, go and open the front door, I'm half asleep, I'm like, yeah, lady, this old lady saying, she goes, hi, I'm your neighbour from 2 doors down. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, what the fuck's going on here? What the fuck? And she's like, oh, I'm just letting you know your sheets are in your front yard. I'm like, yeah, okay. She's like, whenever you're ready, come and get them, no rush, they're not going anywhere. I'm like, alright, thank you. Dana! She's like, what? I'm like, do we have any washing on the line? She goes, no, I brought it in last night before the storm. I'm like, what the fuck's this lady on about our sheets? I'm like, wait, how the fuck she know if they're our sheets? It's fucking weird. I'll go out and have a look. Walk out the front, take 2 steps out onto the nature strip, and I went, fuck. She wasn't talking about washing sheets. She was talking about colour bond sheets, because half our fucking fence was missing. The storm had come through, ripped all the stills, half the steel sheetings. Like, I'm talking 3 big fucking sections of fence. Ripped all the colour bond sheeting out and sent them right across the friggin' road into the neighbours' properties. We're really lucky no cars were damaged by them, and no one got hurt and stuff. But yeah, quite literally, it's what she meant by sheets. Steel sheeting off the bloody fence got blown across the friggin'. Oh, there's me scratching my head going, fucking washing sheet. How do they know they're our sheets? I'm not like I have fucking property of doubt written on the fucking sheets or anything like that. Just the way she goes, oh, your sheets on your front yard, oh, no rush, come and get them when you want them. Yeah, fucking colourblind sheets. I was walking out front, I'm like, ah, shit. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the photos. And I just let the fucking dog out the back as well. I walk around, I have a look out the front, he sticks his head around the fence, and bloody fence is missing one. Shit, shadow inside. Yeah, it was funny, but then the owners of the house come around and they fixed it. Although they've kind of annoyed my OCD quite a bit. Don's kind of knows what my OCD's like. Didn't have underwear on the line, exactly. Don kind of knows a little bit how bad my OCD is. All my coffee cups have to have the handles all pointing in a certain direction and all in the same direction. And I have certain orders in which things have to be stacked and done, and it's fucking annoying, but it's good because my house is always clean and organised. And the owner and her dad come around and fix the fence. And as you know, colour-bond sheeting, or any sheeting with corrugations like these square corrugations in it, has a pattern to it. And you can probably tell where I'm going with this. So the pattern's all like the zigzag pattern, kind of say it's like this, right? The square pattern. It's all pointing one direction, all the way along the fence. So it's got the zigzag all the way facing the one same direction, all the way across. They've refixed the fence. 2 of the panels out of the 7 or 8 or 10 of them, I can't remember exactly what they had to put back, is now facing in the opposite direction. And it's really fucking annoying me because the fence is all perfect, all the zigzags all facing the same way, and there's one sheet that's facing the opposite way, and then there's a couple facing the right way, one facing the opposite way, a couple facing. Oh my, crying out loud! It really does annoy my OCD. Something shocking. We're actually talking about OCD at work the other night. Last night. I was saying one of my pet hates with OCD, really bad, and it's not even OCD, it's just common fucking sense, is toilet paper only goes on the holder one way, over towards the front. You don't put it at the back. Even the patent, the actual design patent for toilet paper dictates and states in the actual patent for it that the paper hangs over the front, not over the fucking back. It's another one. I cannot. If I walk into a bathroom, I see it facing the wrong way, I have to fix it. It just annoys the shit out of me. Yeah, I'm not OCD. I am. Yeah, it's annoying. Dana hates with the my OCD quite a lot because she could be a little bit messy. She just does things like things. I have to load the dishwasher certain ways. When I load groceries in the bags, or when I actually go shopping, put all the groceries on the actual conveyor belt. When they come back to load them into the trolley, I have a certain order in which groceries have to go in, and all stacked. You know, I put. It's not. It's not a bad OCD. It's more the fact that it just makes fucking sense. It's common sense. I put all my meat and all my cold stuff in one pile. I put all my cans in another pile. I put all my boxes in another pile. All my bags and stuff in another pile. So that when it comes time to loading all the shopping into the shopping bags, you can put all your cold shit in one. But all your boxes, it makes sense. Rather than just throwing it in willy nilly. It annoys the shit out of me when people do that, but yeah. Yeah, you got to fix the toilet paper. It's just not fucking on if you have it the other way around. It's wrong. Even the pattern says so. The kids, I kind of let them get away with it because it's a miracle if actually kids replace the toilet roll. But yeah, I reckon Blaze just turns around the other way on me all the fucking time just to annoy me. Because every time I go in there, it's always facing the wrong way. I just fucking fix that. I'm thinking about putting a little speaker in there and a camera hidden in the bathroom at some point, so that if she does turn it, I can go, put it back! I need things to make sense. Exactly. Things need to make sense. There's an order to everything. There's a certain way to do everything. It's like when you wash dishes, you don't wash the most greasiest shit first. You wait until last. Because you don't want to put all the grease and everything in the water and get all over the rest of the dishes, do you? So you do them last. It makes sense. Like when I put all the knives and forks and spoons and the stuff in the dishwasher, all the knives go in one. And there was actually a big thing on Facebook recently about this. Dana tagged me in it, and I'm like, there's a fucking reason for it. People were carrying on because they said, and I agree. When you put cutlery in the dishwasher, not the really good knives, your chef knives and stuff like that, do not put them in the fucking dishwasher at all because the heat destroys the knives. But your butter knives, your steak knives, as long as they're cheap, shitty ones, which most people use anyway, your forks and your spoons. When you put them in the dishwasher, you have all your forks sitting up. So the actual fork part, not the handle, the fork part is sitting at the top. You put all your knives handle in first, so all the blades are sticking up. Someone said, "Oh, to get cut." I'm like, it's not about getting cut. If you're fucking smart, you won't get cut. They're sticking up so that actually when the water comes around, it washes the fucking cutlery properly. All your spoons sitting up. If you have them all down in the bottom there, the water doesn't get in the bottom of the basket. The water gets sprayed around the top of the basket. And yeah, it falls through, but not enough. Have it all sit at the top. Water spins around, washes all your knives off, all the blades are off, clean. So, for example, say this is your steak knife. Don't put it in the washer like that. It's not going to wash it. It's just going to slap at the handle, run down. It's not going to wash it properly. Stick it this way, and it'll actually get cleaned. Water brushes against the blade, cleans your freaking knives in the dishwasher. That's why I do it. Do you think people can fucking do it right? Yeah. G'day, James. Used to shred the TP. Cat hasn't done that here, luckily. That little fucking shit wherever he is. Which I think has a thing against me, because he always bloody trips me over. The other day I went walking over to open the blinds in the window, and he freaking ran into me. Bang! Fucking hit me flying. But yeah. I need things to make sense. So I'm just catching up in the comments here for a second. Christopher and hey James. My cat. Yeah. So yeah, no. It's not, OCD isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it can be a good thing. But, as Blaze said to me the other day, and as Don was saying earlier, there's not enough hours in the day for me, with how much work I do and stuff like that. And even Dana says, I can't keep up with you. She's like, what the hell? You just go and go and go and go. But as she says, I'm a high functioning autistic, which means I just, completely keep going. I don't stop. I always have to be doing something. I get bored if I sit around doing nothing. Where she's kind of like the opposite. She gets overwhelmed and exhausted really easily. We haven't met Jay, Chris. No, we haven't. So yeah, chalk and cheese, but that's why I keep organising and cleaning my office, because it's fucking messy. It really is. So I got to get round to finishing cleaning all this. I was going to do a video on it, but I don't want to bore you. Trying to think of new and interesting videos to do. So yeah, I got a. Maybe my son is high functioning. Yeah. No, he passed not so yeah. Sorry to hear that, Chris. Yeah, I am, but yeah, most people don't actually realise that I am. And one of the grade fives at work, one of the head nurses that does night shift, he's like, he found out the other day, and he goes, "Wait, you're diagnosed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." I said, did all the tests, it all come back, it was positive and all that. But as the people doing it, they turn and say, "Hey, you're too old to do anything about it, so don't worry. We won't go any further. Yes, you got it, but don't worry about it. We're not going to, full on go into it because you're too old for it now." I'm like, "Cool." Don't have to fucking worry about it. But yeah, it's fine. It just means that my brain works differently to most people, which really annoys a lot of people as well, because not just the fact that I'm go, but I'm more observant than most people. I watch everything that goes on around me, everyone that goes around me. I suffer from social anxiety, which a lot of people can relate to as well. Work's become my safe place for that, but when I first started work, I was freaking out all the time because the amount of people around me. But going to supermarkets with lots of people, even when I went to see Kiss play in Melbourne, I managed to try and just fixate my focus on the actual band, block everything else around me. But, high quantities of people, I freak out big time. Even sometimes at family get-togethers, they're all bloody family members. I have to walk out for a bit because there's too many people going on. Too much stuff going on around me. But I watch, even when I walk into supermarkets and stuff like that, not only do I watch and look around at what security cameras they're using, what latches, what locks, and stuff like that, I'm also watching how the people around me are interacting. Like what are they wearing? How are they walking? What type of walk do they have? How are they interacting with the other person they're speaking to? How do they shake hands with the other person when they meet them? Do they actually shake hands, or are they close friends? I try and work all this stuff out while watching it. It's yeah. Hey, Jason, what's up, y'all? Yeah. How the fucking Kim be? No, I'm joking. I'm joking, but yeah, how can Kim put up with you for that long? I was hoping she'd comment on there going, "I know, right?" But she didn't. I was a little bit disappointed. I just couldn't help myself. But how's it going, Jason? But yeah, that's literally what it's like, with the social anxiety and being autistic and stuff. I literally watch everything going on around me. It's most people get exhausted from it. I find it all interesting, and that's what I mean. Reason why I look into social engineering and stuff like that, I use it at work. Someone said to me the other day, "How the hell do you know everything that goes on around you?" I'm like, social engineering. I listen to people, I talk to people, I tell them what they want to hear. And a couple of books I read, because I find psychology interesting to find out why my brain's different than other people's, talks about conversational hypnosis and certain ways in which you say things to get people to actually open up and tell you stuff, or certain ways in which you say stuff which convinces them to say yes for helping you rather than saying no. You kind of word it in a way which doesn't give them an option to say yes or no. Like when you say to someone, "Oh, can you give us a hand on the weekend? And they're like, well, can I give you a hand? No. But you say like, all right, you're free this week. You're going to give me a hand on the weekend, aren't you? And they go, yeah. You know, it's the way in which you word things. Great for social engineering. Long day for us. We have a neighbourhood events thing tonight. So open 8:30 to 9 p.m. Ooh, that is a long day. Kim is a tough chick. I had the guy come around. When was it? Yesterday. So we had a guy come around here for. I got a message from the local group, as they're called, site plumbers and electricians. Real estate's contacted them about coming around and doing the gas and electricity checks for the new real estate laws and stuff like that. So I said, they're like, can we come around on Wednesday at 10:45? I'm like, yep. Respond to him, yes, no problems. So the guy comes around and he's like, I'm just here to, do gas checks, make sure the heater's running fine, do the carbon monoxide testing, make sure your electricity appliances are working fine and stuff like that. Just doing the tests and smoke alarms and all that. Like, yep, no problems. We had Frank going off. So Frank's cleaning the floors. And he turns around and he's like, are they any good? I'm like, yeah, it's bloody awesome. I said, that's called Frank. Because if Frank went around into him, and I'm like, put my foot out the way. I'm like, Frank, get back to where you belong. And he's so, Frank? He goes, I'm like, yeah, you got to name him. I said, plus, that's the most famous Roomba on YouTube. I said, that's Frank Roomba. He goes, why the hell did you call it Frank? And I said, picked him up, and I'm like, see the person on the front here? I said, his name's Jason SE Lock and Key. I said, his alter ego is Frank. I said, we now have Frank the Roomba. And he goes, okay, cool. I'm like, yep. I said, check out my music video. It stars Frank Roomba. But I was telling him how, they are actually really good. But yes, Frank Roomba is famous and everyone wants to meet him. Which is really fucking funny when the kids are here. Because we set him off every day to clean. And the kids are trying to watch cartoons and he comes up and rams into the back of the ear. Frank! Stop hitting me! So yeah. You're famous, Jason, but as Frank, not Jason. We want to see more Frank. You should actually that's actually a really good YouTube video idea. Do a day in the life of Frank. Beastiest Roomba, that he is. But you should really do a YouTube video called Day in the Life of Frank, or When Frank Gets Set Loose. I would watch that shit over and over again. It's like, actually, the kids were listening, they were playing musical chairs the other day, running rounds. More like Infamous, but I'll take it. Kids were running around the chair out the back the other day. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? I go out there, they're playing musical chairs, and they're actually listening to the song, and I'm like, do you want to hear a good verse? I said, do you want to see the best music video for that song? They go, what? So I put on SE Lock and Keys, Lishy Cowboy, and they actually really liked it. And even though I had to watch it again, I'm like, I've watched it about 7 times, 8 times, I said, and I still love the bloody thing. Can't beat Lishy Cowboy. I'm kind of wondering what's going to be next. I really am. Let's catch up. Are you giving the 3D printers the night off? Actually, yes. Last thing I printed in my Flash Forge, the Adventurer 3C, the enclosed one, was actually a case for my son's The Author. Then I switched them. And I don't know why I put the white in there. I was going to print something in white, but then I stopped. So yeah, that's the last thing I printed was the Author case. I want Jason to do the pimp and purple again. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't actually printed anything. The next thing I've actually got to print is a pinning tray for Butcher's Block, green and black. We were talking about that. That's why I ordered the green filament in. which just come in. So yeah. The white was actually a guy here in Australia asked for a white and purple pinning tray, which I've just printed another one and put up on the website so it's available. So this is what he. Oh, so I've still got the purple and blacks. I actually now have another Iron Man pinning tray up since the last one sold, so I've made another one of them. But this is the one guy actually custom asked for, so I put it up on the website so you can buy it. Now I made another one so they can go up, which is white and purple. Which, to me, I reckon the white would just get dirty quite quickly, with grease from pins and stuff like that. So, yeah, just finish some more. Knocky Talma 5. I love that. I love Die Hard. Every year, Christmas Eve, without fail, I will always watch Die Hard 1. Or Die Hard, the movie. It is a Christmas movie, and it's not Christmas until you see Hans fall off Nakatomi Plaza. Actually, what you need to do is get a little figurine of Hans and just have him hanging off the first one you built. That would be cool. Since, yeah, it is a Christmas movie. Well, Frozen's fucking not. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on. Had a pick on the lock. So, yeah, diving again into... I'm so mad at thinking... that would have... I saw that. That would have been fucking awesome, honestly. It really would. It is a Christmas movie. It's based on Christmas Eve. It's got to be a Christmas movie. Yeah, every year without fail, I'll watch it. It's become kind of like a tradition. I've seen it that many times, I know it all off by heart, but I still, yeah. Yeah, I saw the videos you put up of it. But, yeah, it really is a Christmas movie, and it's coming up to that time of year again, which means I'm going to have to break out the Grinch mask for work, which I wear at work at Christmas time. I hate Christmas. I really do fucking hate Christmas, always have. Only because my birthday is so close to Christmas as well, which everyone wants to make a big deal out of, but I don't see the point in celebrating my birthday. Never have. Never will. They like to, but yeah. But I always wear the Grinch mask because I get called the Grinch, and I also watch the Grinch movie every year because I know all the words off to it by heart. And also when I actually put on the voice, I can sound like the Grinch. But I always wear... I've got it up here. I ordered this just to wear it to work. I'm surprised I didn't give any residents a heart attack. Ah, shit, my hat's falling off. My hair's probably all messy. I need to get a haircut again. Now we're out of lockdown. But, yeah, now I get to wear this again. Have a good one, Jason. Ugh. But yeah, I always wear the Grinch mask. But yeah, I wear that every year. Well, since I got it, I wear it at work for a little bit and run around and make all the residents laugh and shit like that. So yeah, always got to be the Grinch. Not seeing any difference. Fucking hope you not. Why would you see any different? It's me. Turn. Yeah, I'm back to normal. Yeah, not seeing any difference, I know, right? Ugh. Fucking green pubage in my mouth. See you, Jason. Have a good one. And And sorry I don't get to see you live as much anymore. It's way too early in the morning for me, and I've got the kids and everything on the weekend, so... so, anyway, yeah. Lots of shit coming up, lots of stuff going on. I upgraded my knob as well. On Bob. I'll put another one on there. The one I had was... Dang time differences, yeah. I know, right? Actually, I've got them dang computers on my hacking case. If you're still here. I got your stickers everywhere. I fucking love them and show off. But on my hacking case, I got them dang computers. Also, Lock Force, and I got the blue guy on here. I got the red guy on my key cutting machine. The Lock Force skull. What else do I have? I did some others, other places. I can't remember. I did put them. I did stick them up on stuff. I got Beware the Locksmith and Your Face on Roomba, Frank Roomba. So yeah, love your stickers, really do. Shit. But yeah, that's got all my RFID programming and hacking equipment in there. So that's why I put them dang computers. I think I actually still got some more in the top drawer. Let's have a look. I don't know what's in there. Let's have a look. Hand warmers, anyone? It's a magnet. Shit. Haha. I got. Oh, speaking of Christmas, the Christmas one. Little pin badge. I actually have Lock Force badge over here. I've got Lock Force up on the backboard there. That's all of them. Oh no, wait up. I got Bluey there. And the one I hang up on the tree as well. The little Christmas decoration, which I got to get out. That can actually go. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to send any to Australia because the USPS isn't posting to Australia at the moment. I've got so much stuff on the way from America. That can actually go on my Christmas stocking. My tactical one. I can put him on there. And we've got to put the Christmas tree up. Ugh. Blaze wants to put it up with the kids. But that'll go on there. Definitely. What else? Actually, I haven't been through these drawers in a while. Haven't been through my drawers. So, I'm going to have a clean out, which means some giveaways and shit probably. At some point, maybe. Bloody... key blanks and machine parts. Here's me stuff for reviews and giveaways. I got a... what's this? Multi-pick Elite 11 pick set. I haven't touched yet. Let me grab these. Thought it was just through places like eBay and such though. No, everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. I'm waiting on stuff from America at the moment. I have some hacking equipment it's meant to be coming over. Some safe cracking stuff, dials for practicing safe cracking, coming from America from another guy. He said he's going to hook me up once the postage is allowed. Fucking, what else am I waiting on? And Cheerial. Anthony's going to be sending me some stuff as well. One thing that I'm going to be buying off, paying him for, which he ordered for me, and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, can't send it because there's no postage to Australia at the moment. But I can post over to America. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Let me know anyway. We'll chat. So yeah, I'll be doing some Christmas giveaways probably. So I've got a multi-pick elite 11-piece pick set, brand new, still in the fucking plastic. Hasn't been opened. Yeah, he just got an Aussie. Actually, a mate of mine just sent a parcel over to Australia, got all the way to Australia as well, and sent back to him in America. He thought he got through it. I was actually talking to Deviants about that as well. I was chatting to him on there the other night. Which is really fucking annoying. As I said, I'm waiting on so much shit from America. Like, it's just bullshit. Is that safe a fish tank? No, the fish tank's behind the safe. It looks like it, but the fish tank's behind the safe. And my Predator motorbike helmet. When I actually ride my motorbike, which I've got to get back on the road, this is the helmet I wear. It's actually now legal here. It's not approved, but I've got this custom made for me because I love the Predator. So yeah, it's got the dreadlocks and everything, but full on Predator motorbike helmet. I love it. That cost me a fucking fortune to get. There's actually two of them. My old man had the other one, which I think got thrown out when he passed away. Good fucking riddance. So yeah, I've got that to give away. What else do I have? I've got another revolver, some Sparrow's progressive locks. I'm gonna be nice Christmas stuff. This I haven't tested yet. I'm waiting to test it. This is a Digi Lock bypass tool for them. I haven't tested it yet. I was looking at one and I found one for like $3. So I ordered it off AliExpress. This is just how fucking cool shit works out. So I've got my break into anything kit here. Ugh. I'm like Jason, I love storage and containers and shit. So I got my break into anything kit. So I ordered a Digi bypass tool off of AliExpress. Right? And it cost me like $2. It got lost in the mail. Fucking disappeared. I'm like, shit. Oh well. Don't worry about it. Couple bucks. Screw it. That's fine. Then Then Locksmith's Toolbox sent me down a parcel of stuff for a review, as they do. Which he's waiting on his deal for the Lishy picks to come in. So he's got the LW, for those here in Australia, he's got the LW 4 and 5 Lishy picks on the way. He just did another deal. I'm moving his camera up a little bit. He just didn't work out a kind of deal we can get a decent price for him, kind of thing. And he's waiting for it to come in. So have some soon, hopefully. He sent out a parcel. Okay, here's the plan. I buy a Romba, outfit it with a flotation, drive it over the car. It'll probably take longer than 3 to 6 months. I do like that though. Great plan. So, yeah. So they sent, Locksmith Toolbox sent me down a care package, which happened to have a Digi decoder tool or Digi bypass tool in it. Now, I completely forgot about the AliExpress one, which got marked as lost in postage. Then, literally 6 months later, in an envelope in the fucking mailbox, the one from AliExpress finally turned up. So now I have two. So one is in my break into anything kit. one is to be reviewed, but I can't review it yet because I don't have a Digilock to review it and test it on, and I don't really see the point or justifying spending like $170 on a Digilock just to test the bypass, which works on some but not all. Yeah. Fucking annoying. But I'll get round to it. I might review it. Well, I will review it. I just got to find out a way to do it. What else did I send in? Another one I'm giving away. Sparrow's Master Pen Learning Kit. So someone's going to have fun around Christmas time. Some Euro bypass drivers. I've actually got some of my Breaking to Anything kit. Yeah, these are Sparrow's Euro bypass drivers for thumb turns on Euro locks. So I'll give these away. So I've got a set of the flat fives, neural, the textured ones, neural, what are they called? What's that? Reflection sets. The same. Yeah, I'll give some of this stuff away. So yeah, gonna have some giveaways coming up. Shit, my dog tool nearly hit me. So yeah, lots giveaways. But yeah, as I was saying, a new Australian company that's just started out into lock picks and stuff like that. Got a lot for beginners and stuff. They're going to be sending me some products to review for them as well. So Neural, that's what I'm thinking of. Neural, yeah. Which will be bloody awesome as well. To be able to review for a new company and have support them, but they're going to support me as well. But yeah, I've done a video on those thumb turn bypass drivers of the Euro locks and stuff. So yeah, that will be given away since I already got a set. I don't need 2 lots, and because I'm nice, I want to give back to the community that helps and supports me. So yeah, as I was saying, Bob, I've upgraded. I put a new knob on him and a sticker that kind of makes it all make sense, which is your lock's not safe. Your lock is not safe, not when it comes. Sorry, I just literally lost. Something happened there. I dropped out for a second. Whoa, what the hell happened? Back, you're still here. Yeah, I'm still here for a minute. Oh, a couple more minutes. Yeah, so Bob's been upgraded with a new knob. Shit. Bob the knob, that's what we used to call my brother Robert. So I put a new knob on here. Upgraded it from the really, really cheap, nasty piece of shit I had on there, which was literally crap. I couldn't even pick it because the core was fucked. It was that bad, the core was fucked and I bought it. I just put an iconic on here for demonstration purposes. That's all I need. So it's got an iconic doorknob on here, which actually works. But this is what I use for training or teaching people out in the public about a lot of the locks and stuff like that. I put an American lock on here. We don't see American locks here in Australia. We don't see them locking anything up. I'll be honest with you. We don't. We really don't. More than anything here, the most common lock I actually see locking shit up here, which is really friggin' sad, is actually the Master Lock 140 and 150. They are really fucking common here because they're sold at Woolworths, at Safeway, Bunnings, Mitre 10. Nearly every friggin' shop that would have a padlock in it has a Master Lock 140 and 150 in there. So yeah, they lock up a lot of the stuff. Cone pick, done. But yeah, I've tried to incorporate a lot of locks that we actually see here. Yes, the lockbox at Aldi has the same weakness as this one here, and the other one which I bought from Woolworths. So a guy actually sent me a message. on an email. I've actually done a video on these. He lost the combination to his one. I can't remember, or a friend of his, and he could not fill any gaps in the any. I got a knife here. Where am he couldn't feel any gates or anything, and it was all completely sealed. And he's like, "What the hell? Can't feel any gates or any notches or anything." And he couldn't hook onto the locky pull at the back with anything. And he goes, "Oh, what's something that's really cheap that I can buy to be able to bypass it? Can you find a weakness in it?" So there's actually, I've done the video on it, but there's 2 gaps right at the top, either side, just here on these boxes. Tiny little gaps right at the top of the panel. There's also one on the Sandalford key safe here. And he's like, I don't want to go having to buy, really expensive thing just to decode it. He's into lock sport, he does lock picking and everything, does lock decoding, but he didn't want to go. It was before the notch decoder was really available and stuff. He wanted to work out a way to be able to get it. I said to him, "Do you have a broken key extractor?" You can actually decode these using a broken key extractor, as weird as that sounds. This one and this is a lock guard, LGK 5G or SG one. The Sandalford is exactly the same. That was the one he actually told me about. You can actually slip a broken key extractor in through the top of there and pull forwards on the actual 2 fingers that lock in. So the 2 fingers that will actually lock in and move on here. You can actually see them if you look through here. There's 2 little fingers that stick up. You can actually move. If you pull forwards on that with quite a bit of force, the wheels will really bind until you actually hit the gate where it gives. Like, literally just go boom, gives. So you can actually decode it in a couple of seconds. And so many people use these, and that's why I've got them on here on Bob as a way to. I use 140s on my side gates. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Most people don't know about that. Cone picks on them and stuff, but yeah. So yeah, it's quite easy to decode. Very, very easy. But I worked out a way that the guy couldn't work out. He's watched heaps of videos and he's spoken to other people and they couldn't work out a way, so I found one for him. But yeah, very easy to do. So I kind of wanted with Bob to put locks on that we come across quite often here in Australia and stuff like that. American locks, I put them on there because it's easy to bypass the bypass driver, especially the Series 10 here because it doesn't have a anti-bypass wafer. Sandalford key safe, again, very easy to to decode. I have a deadbolt here. As you can see, it kind of works. Well, it works, not kind of works, it works. Again, we can pick this. We can use bump keys on it, which I cut and sell over at diablo.com.au for the Oz 5 bump key set, which Pig Pals actually use my video and my keys to sell their products. And they're going, check out Dalp's review as the Oz 5 bump key set. Their Aussie set that they actually sell is 4 keys, not 5. They don't put in the YA4, the little Yale key. They don't include that in it. I do. So I've still got the email they sent around using my video to sell their products. It's not their products. It's my own products. My own bump key set that I actually cut, I sell. They use it to sell their own shit. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So, bump open these locks very bloody easily. The knob I put on Bob, that's to show people, not just picking, using rocking keys, which is actually quite easy on these to use jiggler keys. But to teach them about slipping and lloyding and to show them how to actually engage, how the lock should actually go to engage the dead latch or the guard bolt to stop the latch from being depressed by using a Slim Jim or Traveler's hook to push that in. Teach them about that. Again, 140, 150 cone pick, show them how easy it is to defeat them. That's what I teach people out in the public. The Euro lock I've got set up here. It has a thumb turn on the back just here, so you can actually, come on, you can actually, use the thumb turn to turn it, show them how it works. You can use the key, show them how it works. Or, again, the bypass drivers for Euro locks. Put it in here, go straight to the actuator, and I can actually manipulate the actuator using drivers. Simple little tool anyone can buy. Quite easy to defeat it. That's why you don't just use thumb turn locks like this. It's all one pieces. Someone asked me about like the deadbolts that you can actually get like these that have a thumb turn on the inside. These are two pieces. These are two separate pieces. They have a tail piece that runs between the two. Those you can't use the driver on because they're not all one piece with a offset cam like this, where you can actually attack it with that. So they don't really work on these. But these you can bump them, you can pick them, stuff like that. I'll put in the training lock so I could show them down the bottom just here. Let me move some stuff around so it kind of show you in the way. There we go. So I put the clear see-through training pad lock on here just so I can show them how a lock actually works, show them the core, the springs, the driver pins, and stuff like that. I can also show them how picking works. They can actually see how I manipulate the pins using padlock shims and stuff like that. Simple. I've got two actual trailer hitches locks on here. Down the bottom here. This one over here and this one here. I'll put these on there because they're two different styles of locks. One on this side is a tubular lock. People think they're, high security, especially the way they advertise them in shops. People look and go, oh, tubular key, that's pretty hard to defeat. Well, tubular picks, 2 seconds, boom, you got it open, impression it. The other side is a wafer lock. Again, they sell these and say, protect your trailer hitch, stop people from taking the tongue out. A couple of seconds, boom, you can steal the freaking tongues out of people's bloody cars. This one was actually sold in a pack that I reviewed, which is what Audi sold as the Anti-Theft Caravan Kit, which, as I proved, it takes literally no skill and virtually no tools to defeat it. Couple of flat bits of steel. They sold the trailer, the hitch. They add this one in there as well with the same wafer lock. And I showed a lady how easy, when I was doing key cutting in the market, I showed her how easy it was to defeat. Even the wrong key and stuff like that, I put in and I jiggled it around and got it open. And she goes, oh, bloody hell. I said, why? What's wrong? She goes, I just bought that set. Lock up the caravan. I'm like, well, I'm just letting you know, but at the same time, most people don't learn this shit to actually use it. So they tell me that I'm teaching criminals. Well, no. Criminals aren't going to spend years mastering what we do as lock sporters and lock pickers. They're not going to spend the time to master it and learn it. They're rather just going to smash your window, get in, steal your TV and get out. As I said, I'll break into your house, I stick all your furniture to the ceiling and then I'll get out, have no idea I've been in there. But yeah, I'll teach them all about that stuff and how easy they are to defeat. I have a CFA lock on here. This is 003. Why do I have that? Not only can it be bypassed with the bypass knife, I've actually got methods of defeating it written on here. But a lot of people will buy locks like that. They go, oh, it's a nice little padlock, I can use it, and stuff like that to lock things up. Well, they don't realise it's actually 003. Very easy to pick. That can be stick a knife in there, attack the actuator at the back, pop the lock open. Not just that, it's also very commonly keyed. So anyone, and I actually, again, sell the master keys for them. All CFA locks that are marked 003, whether it be fire panels, whether it be the cabinets that actually lock up the fire hoses, or the smash and pull outs, the fire extinguishers. Cabinets all have wafer locks on them. They're all keyed to 003 if they've got stamped on there. So again, very common key. Anyone can buy these locks. They sell quite a few, actually. This is flame stop. But they're all master key. They're all keyed to the same key. Again, don't use it to lock up anything of value because anyone can buy the key and get into your shit. Saws and grinders or bricks. Exactly. They don't learn what we learn. So yeah, show them about that. Again, the Tubular Lock. This one I actually bought off eBay because it said it was impossible lock to pick. Do not forget combination because you'll never open again. I went, oh, is that right? You sure? You never forget combination because you never open again? Are they really sure? Really sure? Yeah, that's why I got them to show them. It's the same as the 175. Pretty much, the mask lock. Very, very easy. Come on. Did this last time. I've done it that many times with demonstrations. 1, 2, 3. I think that's combination. Yep, that's combination. But yeah, just to show people, you know, like, don't put your faith in certain locks like this, because, yeah. Different brand. Not a master lock, but same thing. You know, these are all just common locks that people use, and I just wanted a way to actually show people out in public, you know, what we do and how we do it. Fire panels, I got them from my mate who was in fire tech in the 80s. Yep, they're all using. So the only one I don't like the American lock, but it's cool to show people the bypass driver. We all remember these combination locks from our friggin' school lockers. Piece of shit locks that, yeah. This one I can't remember. Actually, I really don't remember what the friggin' code is. But we don't need the code because you can slip a shim down there and actually shim it. Or you can whack with a hammer and pop it open because you use the wrapping technique. Again, great to show people, great to teach people. And stuff like that. At the top, little watered lock because watered locks are so freaking easy to beat and defeat. They're not funny. And again, the actual thumb turn is great for 2 methods of attack. You can show them the Euro bypass drivers, or if you're like me, probably shouldn't have one. G'day, Gordon. Again. But a really, really handy tool to have. Very, very handy tool to have. Is the J tool. So I actually have one of these. Great for thumb turns, stuff like that. So, you know, for example, so there's 2 glass doors, slide it through, bring it around, hook them onto your thumb, turn, and you can actually use him to get him sitting the right way. Which is a bit easier when you actually got a door in the way rather than trying to do it here. But you can actually use him, as you can see, to manipulate thumb turns and actually turn them. And stuff like that. Great way to show people that simple tools work. Don't trust thumb turns. But yeah, lots of different tools can be used on these. And each lock I'll put on here, I'll try to get a different method to defeat each one. I will be adding more onto it. Did a bit of work and have another break. All good. So yeah, I wanted to try and put a lock that all has a different method of attack or a different vulnerability or weakness on it, all on one board that I can actually show people out in the public and say, like, look, you may not know this, you may not believe this, but, you know, I've said to people, like, oh, that's one on my shed. Well, that's literally this one. Oh, it's one I've got on my shed, you know, I use that lock on my shed. I'm like, oh, well, just so you know, like, you can go online and buy some comb picks. Very, very cheap. Really cheap, in fact. I said, you know, it's quite easy to take a comb pick and stick it in here. Mind you, make sure I've got the right one. So, you know, get into the right spots. Get a little bit of a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Little jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And you pop it open. So, anyone can buy one of these. They're not licensed, they're not regulated. Anyone can buy one. I said, you know, don't think it's not safe. Well, it's I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah. But I'll try to put common locks. I'll see here. You know. Oh, I've got one of them locking up my shed. You know, oh, it'll be safe. Will it? Actually, I can't remember which side the shims, the locking pool's on. Been that long, I can't remember which side it's on. So, yeah, well, that's alright. You know? Is it this side or is it the other side? I can't remember. That side? No, must be the other side. So, you know, just... Oh, yeah, it's that side. Shim, quite easily. I said, the best thing is you don't even have to buy high quality shims like these Sparrows ones. So you don't even have to turn it around in there. I said, you know what? You don't even have to buy ones like this. So anybody can actually make these out of a Coke can or a Red Bull or anything like that. I said, you know, cut them out. So this YouTube videos teach people, don't lock your stuff up with something like this. If it's valuable, I mean, locks keep honest people honest. But as I said to them, a lot of people won't know this stuff. A lot of people won't do this stuff. But, you know, just as a way to make them more aware of what's going on around and what they use, so they can make more informed decisions. I don't use any lock like this to lock up any of my stuff. I can tell you that now. I don't use key boxes. I don't use the hitch ones like this. If I actually had to choose one, honestly, out of the two hinge pins here, I'd choose the Tubular Lock over the wafer lock because Tubular Lock requires a specialty pick to defeat it. Whereas the wafer lock, they can just stick anything in there and jiggle it around. Whereas, yeah, the Tubular Lock, again, it needs specialty picks. I prefer that one over this one. That's just me. Because they're the main two that you get here in Australia. So, yeah, out of them I'd use, but I mean, on my gate, I use a Lockwood padlock. I use a 334B45. But it's not pinned with the standard Lockwood narrow spools. I repinned mine. I gutted it, I cleaned it because I got given it off the side of a road, beaten up, fixed it up, cleaned it up, got it working like brand new, and I filled it with some of the nastiest fucking pins you could ever wish to see. And I was scared someone's going to pick the lock. No. Honestly, I'm not scared someone's going to pick my lock. Because, you know, why would they? But, you know, thick ass chain on it. Less likely to be cut and stuff like that. Locks keep honest people honest. We all know that. But yeah, trying to explain this stuff to people as well. You know, they go, oh shit, you know, really I'm using this to lock up my house and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but people aren't going to learn what we learn. They don't find it interesting. They're not going to spend years mastering how to pick locks and stuff like that. You know, they're going to, as James is saying, they're going to smash the window. They're using a brick or use bolt cutters or fucking battery-powered angle grinder to cut through your shit. It's just, you know, the way things are. Disc detainer locks, again, specialty picks. If I was to use locks in the way I look at locks and stuff like that, ones that I would personally use on my products or on my stuff, I'd look at locks that need specialty equipment to open and a lot of skill to open. I don't really use locks that can be shimmed. Using locking pulls, I always use ball bearings. I prefer ball bearings. And even a cheap lock such as this cheap disc detainer. Yeah, it's really cheap. But to most people, you have a shackle sitting on there. They look at that and they're like, oh. They go, well shit, I can't pick that. Even though I've shown videos where you can actually pull out the fucking bottom of these and pull the core out and just turn it with a screwdriver. Show people how to defeat these quite easily. But cheap disc detainer lock, most people are going to look at that and go, fuck it, walk on to the next thing. Great locks to use. Abloys. I don't have a key for this one, but abloy disc detainers. Specialty picks are needed. A lot of fucking skill and a lot of practice and stuff to consistently be able to open these. Again, use this. Great cutting proof, especially if you use a big shackle and stuff like that, or big chains on it. You know, it takes a lot of skill to open. But again, we know this shit. You know, it's the difference between us and others and stuff like that. Yeah, it's better than tubular wafer locks, exactly. But I could probably still steal your fucking... can still steal it, because, yeah, 334s yeah. Again, I'm skilled in stuff like that, whereas most people aren't. But, you know, that's what makes us us. We find this shit interesting, we study this stuff and everything like that. But yeah, I love the Lockwood range for here in Australia. They are fantastic locks. One of my favourites that I would actually use to lock stuff up is actually... I would use quite consistently. If they weren't in my collection, I'd actually use them to lock my stuff up. And Blazer's Snapchatting me, so I have to answer that soon, which means I have to end this video soon. But these weren't in my collection, I'd use them. The monoblock Lockwood. This big ass beast of a bloody 290S84. 6-spinner. You know, this bad boy, I would feel safe kind of locking my stuff up with it. You know, big shackle or chain shackles in through here. You know, no one's going to be cutting through that in a fucking hurry, are they? Big block of stainless steel. I mean, this thing weighs a ton. I feel safe locking up my push bike with this. And again, self-defense, padlock on the chains. You can probably kill someone if you hit them with this. You know, that I would use and feel safe about using it. The 356S, you know, again, nice big ass thick shackle. 6-pinner, you know, quite heft to it. Those terrible spools that, you know, give up quite a bit of a fight. They're the kind of locks that, you know, I would look at using to lock up my stuff consistently. Pack locks, yeah. The upgraded versions, they actually have the reinforced barring through here, because as they showed, you can cut through that pretty bloody quick. And stuff. But anything that hides the shackle, definitely is a phone from the 80s. I actually saw one the other week, or a while back. There's a photo of cracked tile, or broken tiles. Like someone had dropped something big on a tile and it caved in. And so they put a Nokia 3310 in the middle of it, and I dropped my Nokia phone. I remember those things. But anything you can hide, you know, the actual shackle, the lock on, behind stuff or with chain, yeah. Kryptonite, again, a beast of a fucking lock like this on a chain. You know, as long as it's a bloody high quality chain, I have faith in. And also, when I lock mine up, I make it so that I can my chain on the back gate. I wrap the chain through the padlock, and I make it just tight enough so that I can just turn my lock to get the key in. Kind of got to like twist the key in to get in there. Like turn it around and stuff to make it so that, you know, they can't just quickly try and pull it around and pick on it. It's just the way I do things. The other thing I do is I always have my locks facing a certain way when it comes to security. So for me, the way I think about things and the way I do things, if you have a lock that has a logo on it, just a little helpful little thing that you can get into. If you're worried that someone's getting into your stuff but you can't find any evidence, so you're not cutting the chain, not cutting the padlocks or something like that. You're worried someone's picking in through your locks. Getting into your stuff and coming back out. What I do is I have it so that the logo's pointing a certain way every single time. So for example, if I was to use, I was going to grab a random lock. This Lockwood. really old vintage 90s style lockwood. Every time I hang this on the chain, I got a chain here on a padlock. So let's say I was to hang this on the chain. I put my chain, let's say this is my chain here, around my gate. Put my shackle through. And I lock it up. And I take my key out. That's sitting around my gate. Like that. Every time I lock it and I check, I make sure that my logo is pointing out. Something simple as that. Always make sure your logo is pointing out. Or it's pointing inwards. It's pointing the other way. You go to unlock your gate, or you go to use your gate, and all of a sudden, for some reason, you always make sure that every time you go out, you make sure that the logo is pointing out. And it's the only way it can stick out. All of a sudden, your logo is pointing in the other way. More than likely, someone has been through your lock. They've either picked it or they've got a key. You don't know who it is. Someone else could have a key to it. They've come through. They've unlocked it. Gone through your stuff to put the padlock back on. Your chain. Like that. They've gone back out. And you have a look, and all of a sudden your logo's on the inside. More than likely someone's touched your fucking lock. Someone's been into your stuff. So little things like that I always do. That's why repetitive things like this, OCD, yeah, it's bad, but it also has its upsides, when it comes to certain security things. Certain things like that. Another thing I don't like doing, and I will actually recommend people not do, is deadbolts. So most doors here, most ones I see, they have two locks. They've got a deadbolt at the top, and they have a knob at the bottom. They might have the lever handles, but again, most of the lever handles these days, you pull down on the inside one, the door automatically unlocks. You can open it. You lock press button on the inside, pull down the inside lever, door unlocks, you can open it. The only thing I don't like about lever locks, lever handles I should say, not lever locks. But most doors will have deadbolt at the top, knob at the bottom. One thing I recommend people not do is because most doors will have a window next to them. A lot of the older houses and stuff like that will actually have the front door and there's little windows next to it. Someone can easily just smash the window, put the hand in, unlock your knob. You all have the thumb turn bit that's on the inside of the locks. Unlock it, which means your knob can be turned and opened. And a lot of people also keep the key on the inside of their deadbolt. So they have a deadbolt like the one I've got up there on Bob. They keep the key on the inside so that they can lock it and then unlock it while when they're inside. But if you go out, take the key out of the inside, because not only can then someone if you lock the deadbolt and your knob, like I always do, I lock both mine when I leave. It's easy for someone to break the window. Like I've got, if you've seen the videos of the front door of my house, I've got the stained glass windows at the side. They can smash it, stick their hand through, unlock the knob, and then they can actually grab the key and unlock the deadbolt as well and get in. You're just giving them the keys to the fucking house and stuff like that. So, if you're going to lock your deadbolt and go out, take the key out of the top one. Don't leave it on the inside because, as I say, most times you've got a window right next to your front door. Simple little things like this. I'm not a security expert. Don't, take it as this is the fucking, be all and all. If you do this, your shit won't get broken into. I'm not a security expert. I'm not pretending to be. These are just simple things that I noticed that, I've seen, I've heard about, that other people have, they've had their house broken into. Oh, get into there. They unlocked the fucking deadbolt in the front door because they had a key in the inside. And It's all that. It's like leaving your spare keys for your car in your car when you go out somewhere. You know, you lock your car, leave a spare key sitting in your car. Someone breaks in, oh, I have to key the car. Don't leave a spare key to your house sitting in your car. You break into your car, or someone breaks into your car, they have a look. More than likely, you got a piece of paper or a document or something in your car that has your address on it. Buy a lock, don't have a spare, so you can't leave it in there. That's a good thing. You more than likely you got a piece of paperwork somewhere in your glove box or in your car that has your address on it. If you leave your spare house key in your car, they can break into your car and go, oh, more than likely this is a key to their house. Where do they live? Oh, they've got paperwork with their address on it. Oh, cool, I've got a key to their house. You know, stuff like that. Simple little things people don't think about. You know, and it's not just on that side of security, it's also on your computer side of security. One of the popular things I keep seeing all the time, because dumbass people I know keep sharing them and doing them. Facebook is a big one for this, right? They have the share it around quiz or questionnaire, you know, like, you know, answer all these questions and then share it to your friends and get your friends to share their stuff. And it seems harmless, you know. Simple little questions, you know, like, well, what's your favourite colour? You know, what street, you know, what town did you live in when you were born? What colour, they put other random questions in there as well, like, you know, what was the last thing you ate? What's your favourite food? These simple questionnaires, which people think are fucking innocent little questionnaires on Facebook, are actually phishing schemes or phishing for hackers. So all they have to do is literally find your Facebook. You've shared one of these bloody quizzes around that you've answered all these questions to. Which, if you look at the questions closely, are actually the same questions that he used to recover your passwords. You know, what was the street you were born in? What was your favourite subject at school? What was your favourite food? What was the name of your first pet? You know, you're answering all these things. I can go on the Facebook right now, look up any person on there, and more than likely it has their email address up on their Facebook page or up on their Facebook. You know, contact name and their email address. I take your email address, type it in, you know, for example, darkartslockpicking@gmail.com, and then, you know, type in a random ass password incorrect, forgotten password, reset password. Yes, forgot password, click on it. Comes up with a question. What was your favourite food? Right, go on their Facebook. They've already answered. Oh, curry. I'll use curry. Okay. Just reset your fucking password. I'll line the questions. So do I. I have a code for mine. I'm not going to tell anybody the code, but I answer the question, but in a different way. I actually change mine. Other thing is two-factor authentication. I always use it for fucking everything. So if I forget my password, not only do I have to answer a security question, which I have actually manipulated and changed, so I actually know the answer to the question, but it's not actually the question they're asking me. And I also have it so that they have to send a text message to my phone with a code that I have to input, so that, you know, two-factor authority. Hey Ronald, so, you know, it actually is a way of upping your security. Not only do I do this because it's me, but also talking to hackers and IT security experts and stuff like that. They recommend doing all this as well. You know, and they're like, you know, how to beef up your security and all that stuff. So, yeah. The building code doesn't allow for residential double cylinders here. It's considered a fire hazard. Oh, here we have, you know, key and knobs, knob cylinders down the bottom. As I said, all, you know, lever handles, the lever styles, and stuff like that, and dead bolts at the top. So someone's messaging me or about to, since it's like 10 to 2 in the morning here, and it's Dana again. I've got photo keys, love them. Fingerprint reader. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't really played around with fingerprint readers much or ways to defeat them. I do know that Facebook, actually talking of readers, Facebook just got rid of their facial recognition, which is kind of funny or interesting because I don't get messages anymore of, is this you in this photo? And it's like me in the background of a photo and they recognise my face. That shit's scary. Um, stuff like this. I'll do more videos on, making your security smarter. As I said, this is just for educational purposes. Do not take it as, legit fucking security advice because I am not a security professional at the moment. I don't have my security licensing for that. But these are simple little basic fucking rules that everyone should know. And just stuff that, is interesting to share around. But yeah, I see so many friends on Facebook sharing these bloody quizzes and stuff like that. And I'm like, you do realise this is your fucking passwords. Reset your passwords. These are questions they ask. And people are too stupid to realise. And always the younger people that do it. Or the older people that don't understand security and stuff like that. Live in a little bubble that think it's all rainbows and unicorn farts. And the same thing as the saying, when it comes to these passwords and stuff like that. Same thing as taking photos of keys. You all know I do it all the time. It's one of my favourite methods of playing around with people. Taking a photo of a key to code in the photo. We've all done it. We've all seen it. But people still put up photos of their keys. Oh, I just bought a house. Speaking of CFK. I just bought my first house. See? I just bought my first house. Yeah, thanks to the fucking house key. Again, don't take photos of your keys. Don't leave them hanging around anywhere. Don't hang them off of, like, at work. I actually took mine off. I do not. I got one on here. Work. They carry these around with the keys on them. Don't fucking do it. If you're going to do that, put them in your pocket. Hang one there, put them in your pocket. More people I work with take their keys out of their pockets and sit them on the bench at work while they're working. Just leave the keys sitting in the bloody office. I can walk past and bonk. Thanks. Just got your fucking house key. Just got your car key. One of the ladies I work with leaves her sitting around all the time, even has a key fob on it for her gym. I'm like, cool, I can go to the gym, just pretend to be her. Which gym do you go to? Oh, Fernwood? Oh, okay. Oh, is that the one over in blah blah? Oh, yeah. Cool. I got your fucking Fernwood bloody login details on me ring here. Just walk up, open the door. Don't fucking do it. Keep your shit safe, especially when it comes to me. That's what I mean. I study this stuff. I teach people about this stuff because I find it interesting and I try and help people make, smarter decisions, keeping this stuff safe. Best is that prison that put the master key on the cover of their handbook. Really? That is just fucked. Honestly, that is stuffed. But I mean, a lot of places, that I actually have to have high security here. A lot of them, not only do they use RFID readers, which can be bypassed, well not bypassed, but credentials can be stolen and copied. But a lot of the locks they use, for example, are magnetic locks. So they actually have to type in the PIN code. They got the magnets at the top, which you cannot open until you type in the right PIN code. Magnets can open. They release so you can actually open the door. Yeah, they can be bypassed. Shorten out the contact points in the actual keypad. Permits for females. Yeah, I know. It's just a thing. We've all seen videos on how to defeat the keypad and stuff like that using paper clips or a pocket knife or something like that. Or a magnet on the side. You can defeat them. Yes. They also use really high security friggin' locks, such as buy locks. A lot of places I go to, working in healthcare and stuff like that, like the hospitals and stuff like that, they all use buy locks. Which I don't know about you, but I can't get my fucking hands on a buy lock key. You have to have the fucking identification card. You can't just go and buy fucking blanks for buy locks and stuff like that. They are virtually impossible to get your hands on. So again, trying to defeat buy locks and stuff like that, like picking them out in the field, unless you're really freaking skilled at them and you've had a hell of a lot of practice, such as Funky Monkey, more than likely you're not going to be able to defeat them. So again, high security locks and stuff like that. One of the other things I've noticed a lot is when you have security guards that come around. And this is where routine is a good thing. If you have consistent, for example, this is keep saying, I'm not a trained professional in this, but one thing, it makes sense. It's just a logical way of looking at things. If you have security guards that patrol the building, right? If they have a routine, so that every 25 minutes or every 30 minutes, they do a lap, or they come around, for example, every night at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, they come past. You know exactly. If you stay there and case the joint for a few hours, you can go, right, 10 o'clock, 2 security guards go past. When they come past again, 11 o'clock on the dot, or close to it. There's a routine to it. It's good. It's a good thing for security. It's also a bad thing because people that case the joint can watch when the security guards go past. And this is what I was saying, when cars got broken into in town and stuff like that, in a place where it was actually, they had security guards to come past and everything. But people watched, wait for the security guards to go past, and they break into the cars. If you have random fucking intervals, so they might check at 1:15, and they might come back at 1:30, and they might come back an hour, they might come back 20 minutes, they might come back 55 minutes. If you have random intervals, as long as they come through within an hour, 2 hours, or something like that, but if it's not a fixed time, not every hour on the hour, if they change it up and do different and don't actually follow a pattern, then more than likely, it's hard to freaking case a job because you never know when the security guard's going to come past and stuff like that. So, random patrols at random times, people aren't going to go, right, well, I'll have an hour in between security guards, I've got an hour to break into these cars that are all waiting out the front of this workplace, kind of thing. But, if it's like, shit, this security guards, they don't have fixed times, they can come past any time between now and 1:30, like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Don't have time. More than likely they're going to break into the shit because, they can't fix it. Fix a pattern into it. And that's what I mean. Like, simple things like this, it makes logical sense. And stuff like that. So, this is all the stuff to look for. It's crazy how long people talk about this. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's a lot to cover when it comes to security, and I'm just doing a random live stream because it's just me at home because Blaze is working. I did the afternoon shift, she's doing night shift. But there's a lot of shit to cover when it comes to security. That's why it's not just one video, it's not just one, there's a lot of different talks and a lot of new stuff that you can talk about and discuss, which I will be doing videos and all this and stuff like that as well. So anyway, I'm done because I've got to respond to Blaze, just messaging me now, try and get some sleep, and then I'm going to get up at 6 o'clock to go and get her from work. And it's now 2 o'clock in the morning here. But let me know in the comments, do you want to hear or see more stuff about this security side of things, physical pen testing, the other products that I've got on the way and coming up, more than just basic picking of locks, discussing more stuff like that. Let us know, send me an email, darkartslockpicking@gmail.com, contact me through the website, dalp.com.au, which I just updated the about section on there. I'm going to be uploading a blog post tomorrow along with a video on my 3 layers of EDC. Have a good night, Walker. And all this stuff, a lot of stuff's going to be coming up. Really interesting shit as well. Let us know in the comments. Contact me. Anything like that. If you want to chat, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. just send me an email, comment on one of my videos. I'll get back to you in chat. If you want a video call, I'm on Skype and stuff like that. Send me a message. I'll give you the contact details. We can video chat if you just want stuff like that. I'm always around at some point. If you want to voice chat, phone numbers up on the website. My actual phone numbers, so no dirty phone calls in middle of the night. I don't think Blaze would be too happy about that. Dons. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Have a bloody good one, guys. I'll see you all really soon. My live streams go for about as long as DEFCON 201's. Another bloody great channel to go and check out if you haven't already. And his new video, just a new Master of Unlocking live stream, which was about the Safe Space, new Master Lock product called Safe Space. Have a great day, everyone. Have fun at work or sleep or wherever you're going to be doing. Stay bloody safe. Remember, hashtag it. Keep it bloody legal. Don't do anything fucking stupid. Have some fun. Pick some locks. Bypass some locks. Do some crazy shit. Whatever you want. Just keep it safe. I'll see you all soon. Don't forget, get vaccinated if you haven't already. I am now on about booster shots, which I don't fucking want. 2 needles is enough for me. Keep everyone safe. Have a good one. I'll see you all soon. Cheers, guys.